Happy Arvo. Hello. Thank you very much for joining me today. Welcome to This Week in Australia. That's right. We're all the way from up here in Indiana. I'm going down under to see what happened in Australia this week using none other than Reddit. All right, and as I feared, a lot of these posts, including this top post, is going to be about none other than Miss Raygun. 18,000 upvotes. I feel like that's one of the most upvoted posts of all time. This is Raygun at the Olympic Village before the closing ceremony. No audio, I guess. Okay, Raygun. Okay. Go, Raygun. Go, Raygun. What the hell is that? Is there really no audio? Apparently not. Whoa, the windmill. Okay. You know, I've actually been thinking about Raygun quite a bit. I've been thinking quite a bit about Miss Raygun. I think my position is basically like, if she cheated, then that is, you know, that's a huge allegation. We're going to need some proof. And that would be, I mean, that would be really bad for her. Like, I think that would be a crime. But I mean, we'll have to wait and see if there's proof to that. If she didn't cheat, then clearly there must have been something wrong with the process of choosing her to be the one that goes to Paris. Because, I mean, I saw a clip of someone she apparently beat in the qualifiers, and they were like way better than Raygun. Way better. Obviously. They were actually doing like spinning on their head, doing breakdancing moves. So I don't know the full story here. But assuming she didn't cheat, then I can't really be mad at her because she just, you know, presumably she just went in, you know, went to the qualifiers, did her thing, and for whatever reason, she was chosen. And she went to Paris and did it. I can't really be mad at her for being chosen. She saved her best for the closing ceremony celebrations. Yeah, that was like a little bit better. She at least didn't do the kangaroo hop. I had to mute this one because it's playing Land Down Under, which is really funny. The part about I met a strange lady. But let's just see. Let's you know, take a look back at some of these moves we got going on here. What was that? The hold your nose underwater snorkel? Why'd they dress her like a cricketer? You know, I've been wondering, like, I felt like there was something off about the way she was dressed from the first time I saw it. It's like she's working at a zoo or something. Our Olympics B-boy representative, 16-year-old Jeff J-Attack Dune. Damn! See, now that is what I'm talking about. That's breakdancing. Which moron selected Raygun to represent Oz? Danceport, Australia. They traditionally have managed ballroom dancing, which explains a bit. Interesting bit of insight there. Hungry Jacks, Burger King, are scumbags. This isn't a $30 Google store voucher. It's a $30 discount off anything over $100. Isn't that illegal? Like, this absolutely $30 voucher, that means it's $30 toward Google Play Store. That should be against the law. So I just read this entire article, and indeed, it basically is what that comment summed up, in that the whole thing was a sham when it comes to this organization that was running the qualifiers for the breakdancing Olympic competition. The WDSF. And apparently breakdancers were outraged around the world that they were the ones leading this effort for breakdancing in the Olympics. They had nothing to do with breakdancing in the community. So that explains a lot. The WDSF is a competitive ballroom dance organization. It has absolutely no connection or credibility with any legitimate entity in the worldwide breaking community. At my local IGA, I thought this was illegal. Anzac Cookies 8-pack. Made in Australia. 10% Australian ingredients. Okay. But what would be illegal about this? Is it advertising it as an Anzac cookie, even though it's only 10%? Yes, calling them Anzac cookies can apparently attract fines and up to 12 months in jail. That would be 1 year for those counting. Oh, apparently you just can't call Anzac cookies at all. You can't say that. In order to use the word Anzac in reference to your baked goods, the Department of Veterans Affairs says they can't substantially deviate from the generally accepted recipe and shape. They must also be called Anzac biscuits or Anzac slice, not Anzac cookies. Insane body cam footage from Constable Randall Kirk's narrow escape during the Wieambilla shooting. What? What happened? Okay, this happened in 2022. I was like, there's no way I missed this. What? The Wieambilla shootings. I can't talk today. I can't pronounce words. Was a religiously motivated terrorist attack in Australia on 12 December 2022, killing police constables Matthew Arnold and Rachel McCrow, and neighbor Alan Dare. Whoa. All right, so fair warning. I mean, I can't play any part of this body cam where there's actually any gunshots or anything happening. I'm going to link it down below, so if you want to watch the full thing, I mean, it's some of the most gut-wrenching, terrifying body cam footage I've ever seen, and I've watched a lot of body cam footage. This is unbelievable. And you can just hear this guy, man. But anyway, this is the moment where he books it. The perpetrators are approaching toward him.
Obviously scramble from tree to tree to try and retreat out of there.
I'll try.
To try and do that.
I can try. Want me to do that?
I mean, he literally just ran through bushes that you wouldn't even think you could just run through it. It's amazing. Look at that. Holy. It's kind of remarkable to go from talking about, you know, the Raygun break dancing fiasco to watching something that is actually like devastating like this. It kind of puts things into perspective a little bit. You know, sometimes you need to remember, oh yeah, you know, there's things in this world that are a lot worse than a break dancer not doing good at the Olympics. Obviously, this happened a couple of years ago, but regardless, deepest condolences to the victims, and bravo to Mr. Randall Kirk on this escape and for putting himself in that position to begin with. Damn. All right, to be honest, it feels kind of stupid, but back to Raygun. Adele weighs in on Raygun. Okay, I have to hear this.
I'll ask you, because it's all that me and my friends have been talking about last night after the show and today. And I'm not saying anything. I think it's the best thing that's happened in the Olympics the entire time. Did anyone see the breakdancing lady yesterday from the Olympics? Now, I didn't even know the breakdancing was even an Olympic sport these days. I think that's fucking fantastic. I really, really do. I knew that skateboarding had become an Olympic one. Have you seen it, Eric? Have you seen it, guys? See, you have. Of course, Van hasn't seen it. Aaron, my percussionist, is pissing himself laughing, just thinking about it. I can't work out if it was a joke, but either way, It has made me very, very happy, and me and my friends have been shitting ourselves laughing for nearly 24 hours. But I just wanted to...
To be honest, at first I couldn't tell if it was a joke either. And if it had been a joke, that would have been the most epic prank of all time. I think she probably should just, brush it off and say it was all just a prank. It's a prank. It's a prank.
To know if you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, please leave the show and Google it, because it is lols. It is so fucking funny. Anyway, it's my favourite thing that's happened in the Olympics this whole time.
Okay, I think I really am done talking about the Raygun thing. But I'll play a few seconds of this. Her coach and partner, this is the dude. This dude's come under just as much fire as Raygun, pretty much. A lot of accusations that I think are unfounded about him, conspiring to get her into the Olympics and rigging it. I don't know. Maybe it's true. I don't freaking know. But I haven't seen real evidence of it being true. I think it's just the internet making shit up. Okay, all right, moving on. The rich are getting richer. You don't say. Australia's wealth divide continues to widen. Yeah, ever since COVID, and especially during COVID, the wealth distribution over here in America, and I'm sure in most places in the world, it's crazy what happened. Basically, everyone else got poorer and the rich got way richer. Australia's richest 200 people equate to about 25% of GDP. 200 people! Although I will say that's kind of an odd metric, like comparing people's wealth to GDP. So we all know this is the most gold medals taken home by Australia, and it is also tied for the most total medals. Why did I say weapons? Sydney 2000. Oh, no. It's not tied. It's tied for second. Apparently in 2000, you guys got 58 medals. Damn. And Athens 2004, you got 50. That's pretty dope. Okay, so this had me very confused. Surreal to bump into Andy Griffiths today, which apparently you guys have an Andy Griffiths, not to be confused with the American Andy Griffith. Apparently a children's book writer. That's cool. What type of bird is this and what is it doing? Well, I am definitely the wrong person to ask, but I'll do my best. Well, it's fast. That's a boomerang bird. That's awesome. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh man, that's so cool. I could watch this all day. That's a masked lapwing or a plover. It's protecting its nest from you. Fun fact, they have claws on their wings. And we'll close it out with what is quite a beautiful tattoo of a bird I have not heard of before, the bin chicken. Apparently what you guys call the Australian white ibis. Because it rummages through garbage. That's a cool tattoo. I hope you guys have a phenomenal weekend. And I'll see you next week. Goodbye. Hopefully we don't have to talk about Raygun ever again. Unless something interesting happens.